Hola, welcome in. Welcome back, everybody. How's everybody doing? The energy has been nuts, you guys. Thursday, I had to call in. I took the whole day off and I slept and I slept. And I don't do that. I don't even know what a nap is. So, are you guys still feeling symptoms? Are you kind of at the end of it? Take care of your body. I went and got a massage. You can probably still see the holes in my face from laying. But do what you have to do right now to take care of yourself. It's not like I'm not saying please, I'm saying do it. Do it. Okay, you guys, you have to. Um, I'm getting downloads like crazy. I just had a client. So I'm big open vessel right now. I feel the energy that some of you are like you're just in this space in your life where you just don't put up with shit anymore. Like you're just done. You are done being nice. You are done saying yes. You are done sacrificing and compromising. I think I just have that you're in this energy of just kicking ass and taking names. Whomever I'm speaking to, I feel like at one time in your life, you were very demure. I'm getting that word, quiet, kept in your lane. You just kind of were in your own little bubble, but you had to be. It's not like I think it felt safe in there, but I don't think you ever quite felt like you fit in anywhere with society, with your family, with coworkers. And I think, well, what I feel is you just gotten to this place where you're feeling so strong and in your power. And, your solar plexus is very healed. So you're just kind of like walking fearlessly lately, like, you know what? I'm not going to let people be rude to me and let me like be there. I was going to say pushover, but let me be the doormat. Like you've been growing from that. And I think that's been one of your big lessons is learning to put up those necessary boundaries, to learn to guard your feelings and guard your feelings from those people that you found out the hard way, like, wow, not everybody's for me. Some people are here just to take. And I think that's the energies that you were accustomed to being around. I think that was even in your family. That's probably why you feel like the black sheep. This is a big classroom that we're in, and your lessons are very big. You have big things to do. So big shoes to fill. So what's been going on is you've been having this courage. And I just heard liquid courage, which is interesting because a lot of us, when we drink, when we indulge, when we do drugs or whatever, we have no filter. We just, children and drunk people, they say, are the most honest people on earth. So I think you used to maybe have that liquid courage. Maybe you used to have addictions or demons. And I feel if you're still here listening, you've been on this very long journey of self discovery. And where you're at right now, I think just one day you woke up and you're like, no, you can't talk to me like that. No, I'm not going to cancel my appointment because you need a ride to the doctor, mom. My appointment is just as important. That's just an example. But I think it's been big people that you've been putting up those necessary boundaries with lately. And now because you've been doing that, or maybe you're just starting to do that, for some of you, I feel that's been your path up till late. It's just saying, no, my needs are just as important as yours. And I deserve that time out for myself. And what I have left, I will give to you. Whereas before, people drained your battery and you allowed it because you have a big heart and you thought, well, that's what I'm supposed to do. That's what love means. We're taught that's what love is, service. Yes, it is, but not at the detriment of your health. Spirit always demands, doesn't ask, demands that we put our needs and our health before others. So I feel that's what you've been doing. And for some of you, you're just kind of stepping into that. that part of your journey. Keep going. It's amazing when you get there and you start telling people in their face instead of cowering away, oh, I don't like that confrontation. I'll just let them disrespect me. Now you're like very firmly, but very ethically and morally sticking up to yourself and showing people who you are. And you're showing them, I am a beautiful, kind person, and I will help you if you need my help, but you will not take advantage of me. You will not speak to me in that way. You will not disrespect me. And I think the more you're doing it, the more you're like, wow, this feels pretty damn good. Like I could kick in some doors right now. Keep going. I think maybe some of you have been feeling a little bit guilty for putting up those boundaries and being firm in your convictions. Look at the blue. See, the blue is helping me open my throat so I can do this for you guys. I'm a very shy person. This is me stepping outside. It takes me some courage to get in here and do readings. Trust me, you guys. So I think that's what's been going on with you guys. You've been finding your courage. You've been learning what is helping you heal and get on the right path. Maybe you've been wearing certain colors for your chakras, wearing certain colored crystals, or I'm seeing someone painting. I'm seeing someone coloring. I think you've been really tapping into your creative sides, which has helped you heal. But in doing all of that, it's made you very freaking badass. And you just don't let those people walk on you and try to make you feel guilty and continue to try to put programming when you're trying to release yourself from the programming. I think there's been a lot of inner child healing. So with that said, I just think we need to just tap into tarot really quick, you guys. Spirit is saying, keep going with that. Keep being strong and firm. You don't have to be rude, but you certainly don't have to take disrespect. And I think you're at a point in your life where you really know how to handle people on a very respectful level, but in a level where people know you're not to be fucked with, right? And you know what Spirit's telling me? Like, some of you are very spiritual and people know that about you. They know that you're a little bit witchy, right? Or a little bit like medicine man, or, you know, you're more holistic. And I think people do know that about you. And for some people, that's the unknown is like, oh, do they do curses? So I think that kind of goes in your favor, that people kind of feel that way about you, those closed-minded people, because then they'll stay away from your energy anyways. So we're starting out with this Knight of Wands. Passionate. This person's on a horse. We're in the year of the horse. We are in the year of movement. We are in the year of freedom. We are in the year of taking back control of our lives and moving forward with this newfound courage and this newfound confidence, and not letting people knock us off our path anymore. You're right on path now. Here you are, moving forward in your life, very excited. I think I'm hearing the word wonderment. That's kind of cute, full of wonderment. Maybe someone uses that word. I love that. Maybe some of you are law enforcement. I'm also hearing parking attendants. That's fun. But I'm really drawn to this wand also. You've been manifesting as you've been going. You've been praying and talking to God and talking to your higher self and doing the work. Just start making those ideas and those thoughts you've been working on, helping those things come into fruition, come into the material. I feel that a lot with this card as well. But look at that orange, the orange horse, sacral chakra energy, passion, excitement, fun. They keep giving me the word or the letter F. I don't know why F. But look at this. You're moving forward. Really do your best to act as if you're already where you want to be. Get up with your coffee. Let's say you want to live on a beautiful lake, but you live in a little one-bedroom apartment with no view. Get up in the morning. Maybe find a blue poster or something, or lake, or let's say a picture of a lake or something, and put it on your wall. And then just stand there and drink your coffee in the morning. Envision that's you looking out on your beautiful lake as you're drinking your coffee. Or if you have good visualization skills, just visualize that. This is energy I feel you've been learning how to work with. Is like the manifestation, the law of attraction. And you've been taking action. You have been taking action towards your desires, your dreams, what you want your life to look like. There's blue, working on your throat chakra, your sacral chakra, being able to, you've been learning how to, well, speak your truth, right? And in doing so, you've been learning how to handle your emotions, you've been learning how to allow yourself to feel. I think before there was a lot of suppression. Page of Wands. Exciting new beginnings that you've been creating. I'm hearing in your mind. You want to travel. Put a picture of a jet, an airplane. It's like, I think you've been doing that. You've been visualizing how you want your life to start looking. You're stepping into this new energy. You know who you are now. You know what you want. And you're not going to let people stand on your path anymore or knock you off your path or deter you on your path. Your path is clear. Page of Wands. I think many of you have really been doing some inner child healing, because I'm hearing that you feel you've been taking care of yourself. And in doing so, you've been nurturing yourself. You've been nurturing that age when you really needed somebody. A lot of inner child healing. Wow. So Spirit, they're in this energy now of like, don't disrespect me. Don't think that I'm just a big pushover, because I'm not. The Lovers. Gemini energy, the Lovers. Very drawn to Archangel Gabriel. Maybe two earth angels uniting. Look at this. Another Knight. Knight of Cups. The Lovers. I just have this feeling of youthful energy. You might be 65, 70 years old, but maybe these very positive changes that you've been making for yourself have been making you feel younger. Maybe a lot of you have been learning to eat healthier. Maybe a lot of you have been learning how to take care of yourself in a more holistic way. But the energy here is very youthful, which makes me feel like very new, exciting, feeling like a kid again. So you have somebody coming in to make you an offer of love, an offer of friendship. If you're desiring love, it's here. If you are desiring just a really close friend, someone to hang out with, maybe someone to collaborate with, that offer is coming in. This energy is here, of that energy coming to you now in the form of an offer, a meeting, a phone call. This could also be making a choice. And Spirit is saying, you've been learning to make choices from your heart space. Keep doing that, especially when it comes to you. Look at this, Two of Wands. A lot of wands. We have 4 wands out here. I was just talking about how you've been co-creating, you've been manifesting. There you go, 2 of Wands, that new path ahead, that new exciting life, having the whole world in your hands. He's holding that globe. The world is your oyster. Whatever you want, whatever you desire. We have 1111 out here, you guys. Do you want love? Well, here's an offer. A lot of excitement. More orange and red. This guy's got a lot of red and orange. Archangel Gabriel, orange. You've been doing a lot of work on your lower chakras. A lot. You're feeling safer. I feel some of you always had to be doing something, or have somebody around, or have somebody in your energy. It was very hard for you to just be in your own energy. And that's something huge that you've been learning how to do. And it's been very freeing. And this isn't for everybody. Just take what resonates in these messages, you guys, and leave the rest for someone else, okay? Because this is more than one person listening. But you're looking out into your future, planning. Spirit saying, start planning, start focusing, start putting out there into the universe. This is what I'm ready for. And I'm ready to take action on it, Spirit. I'm excited. I have the courage now to just go for it. And Spirit saying, well, you know what? All right, 1111, you've been manifesting this. We've been working together. Oh, some of you want love? Okay, well, here's that. Let's see what else. Wow. So the star, come, strength. When I was getting that download, this is the exact card they were showing me. Look at this, the strength and the star. Aquarius, Leo energy. These are those demons you've been tackling, those addictions, the programming, the unhealthy ways of eating, the unhealthy ways of thinking, the negative ways you used to speak to yourself. You overcame all of that. All of those people that you allowed in your energy that just took, because you have a big heart and you thought that's what you were supposed to do. You thought that's what love was. Well, you give everything, and then that's how I get love in return. And you learn the hard way. Shit, all I got in return was a swift kick in my ass. And so you've been tackling all of that. You know, I'm hearing shadow, but not all of it was shadow work. A lot of it was shadow work, but it was all necessary work. Those were all 1707 on the timestamp. Those were all necessary things that you had to go through in your life. Those were lessons. 1717, we have the star right here. And this is what I just said that you have really been balancing your lower chakras. Look at you in that water now, balanced. You've been healing in water. Water's been very healing for whoever resonates. Keep going by the water. Talk to the water. Speak your affirmations into the water. Water's got vibration, energy. The star. So here you are, transformed, shining. Your aura, you are so magnetic. You're drawing this love offer or this friendship. Because some of you don't want love. Or maybe you already have a person and you're just like, I need a friend. I see somebody being a military wife and you moved away and you just need a good girlfriend, or a military husband and you just need a good guy friend to go fishing. Whatever you're manifesting, this is what is arriving. You're very balanced. You've been using the water to bring you closer to self, to bring you closer to God. And the stars always remind me of chakras. You've been balancing all your chakras. You're safe. You feel protected. You feel very sure of yourself. You don't fear any longer. You know that God will provide. You've been learning to give that over to the universe, to God, to your angels. You've been learning how to do that. And because you haven't been in that fear, that worry, it's allowed you now to raise your vibration. You're in this beautiful, healing, transformative energy. This is allowing your manifestations now to come in. Page of Cups, Page of Pentacles. I cannot believe all these pages. I have never in my life done a reading where all these pages have been coming out. We have all of the pages on the board, you guys. Pages are also about messages, good news. They're like messengers. Here's that Page of Cups. That's that message, that good news coming in from a potential friend or a potential soulmate, whatever you've been desiring. Page of Pentacles. This is very materialistic. Not materialistic. I don't mean it that way, but this is energy based in the material, the earthly realm. This is what sustains you. This is, your finances. So this is that new beginnings in that. A lot of you are creating right now, and you're creating a new source of income, a new way to bring in money. That's not going to feel like work. You're manifesting that. This person coming in may even collaborate. This is very new energy. Exciting, curious, fun. Wow, I have never seen all the pages coming out like this. With the Eight of Wands, more messages. If you have a business, I feel for some of you, this is your business picking up. More business coming in. This could be the messages from the love that you've been, manifesting. Like you're ready to start doing life with someone now, but you're not going to settle. And this is that new love now. This could be the downloads that you get about where to go next in life with this Two of Wands, where to move, what steps to take forward. This is messages from God saying you're a badass kitty cat and you've overcome so much. And now, you're this star in our eyes, in your ancestors' eyes. This is how you're looking to us. So you have all this new energy now. You ready? Are you ready for it? You have all this new energy now. Page of Pentacles. Material harvest. Page of Cups. An unexpected message from perhaps a love interest or a friend. Or maybe somebody you want to work with. I've got that as well. Page of Wands. New and exciting. Something starting fresh. Something very creative. The only one we don't have is Page of Swords. Okay, Spirit. Do you want to give me one more shuffle about this energy that the collective is in right now? This is why you've opened these new doors, you guys. Yep. The Tower came out in reverse. What this is telling me, it's like the dust has settled. When you have like a building is demoed and it collapses, or there's a volcano or whatever, then everything just kind of settles. The dust settles. That's what's happening in your life. Everything at one time came crashing down. You've been rebuilding. You've been learning about yourself. You've come back to self. You know who you are as a soul now, or at least you're getting there. You know what you want. You know what you won't settle for. You know the kinds of people you want in your life, and you know what you won't settle for. So the dust has settled. It's time to rebuild. You're Two of Wands here. Now Spirit is saying it's time to plan and focus. Talk to the universe. But at one time it was upright. Shit was crazy. Life was crazy. But smooth seas ahead, kitty cats. All right. I've seen the King and Queen of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. The Hierophant. There you are. Queen of Swords. Connected because you put those damn boundaries up. You have this beautiful personal relationship with God now, with your higher self, with whomever it is you speak to on the spiritual realm, on the heavenly realm. You have this divine connection because you hold your energy back from users and takers and energy vampires and people that were here to take your sensuality, to take your essence, to take your money, to take your dignity. You pulled back. You put that sword up, Queen of Sons. Queen of Sons. Oh, what is that? Queen of Sons. Maybe somebody's name is Sons. Maybe you're a Queen, Sons. But this is just an energy. So this is just a feminine energy of someone who's a complete and total badass. Because you finally started to use the word no. No. I don't have time for you today. I only have time for me, my family, my children, whatever it is. Maybe just you. That's not being selfish. Don't feel bad about that. You say yes enough, and you used to only say yes. So good on you that you got out of that energy. And now look, you have this beautiful personal relationship with God, a Hierophant. You've elevated. This is right under the star, you guys. The strength. I just heard you're a very mystical being. King of Cups. Perhaps this is that suitor, someone who is very emotionally stable, who's not afraid to be vulnerable and show their emotions, someone who's not afraid to hug and kiss on you in public, if that's what you so desire, someone who's not afraid to show you affection and tenderness and care and make whoopee instead of war. They're hot on your tail, this person. They see you. Look, they see you. Spirit's saying, don't cut them out, though. Your intuition is strong. Give this person a chance. Friend, lover, potential coworker, employee, whatever it means to you. If it's love, they're looking. Yep. Receive it. Allow it. The Empress. Close out this old cycle now. Just look at your back is turned on the path, the world, and the Empress. Libra energy right here with this Empress, you guys. It's time for the new. All this new, exciting energy. And what I'm feeling is, because the pages, as I stated, that's messages. That's good news. The Eight of Wands. Things are starting to arrive to you. That's what the Empress is all about. She's sitting on her throne, waiting now, waiting for those beautiful things that she's been working so hard towards. You've been putting in the necessary work. Now you're sitting here in this Empress energy, this divine feminine, like, I put my boundaries up now, guys. You can't just call me when you need money. You can't just call me when you need a ride. No, you can't just call me when you need to dump on me. My energy needs to be matched. And I have to say, I feel like many of you have very, very few people in your life, and that's okay. If that's how you feel peaceful, then that's what the most important thing is. But you are in this divine feminine energy now, male or female. You are an energy of receiving. The divine feminine is the one that allows people to help her. She allows herself to be vulnerable, very nurturing, very loving. You're either mothers, aunties. You're a very nurturing being. The fun uncle. People love being around your energy, especially now, and it's only going to get better. That's why it's very important to keep this sword up to those people that you had to close out cycles with this world card. Okay, you guys? Keep telling people FAFO. I mean, honestly, you're in that energy now of like kicking ass and taking names. You do not allow people to come in and shake your world up anymore. You've learned from that. Now the door ahead, like the path ahead to this new beginning, it's like it's wide open. Spirit's saying, kick it in. Kick that door in. I'm kicking it in. Look at this. This is what I was just talking about. Don't let people from your past come in. People are not going to be happy seeing the star receive what you deserve. And people are going to know why you're receiving this beautiful new life. They're going to know that I should have treated them better. I'm probably getting a little bit of karma because now I see this person, and, I think they've always known that you're pretty angelic. That's what I'm hearing. They wanted to keep you stuck. They wanted to keep you stuck and trapped just like they are. You're going to always be a memory in these people's heads, these people that you've had to put up boundaries with. It's like a lot of people from your past. They wanted you to stay back there with them, fighting and drama and chaos and people talking shit and drinking and fighting. And yeah, you didn't want to stay back there. You didn't want to stay stuck with them. And you didn't. You sure didn't. Queen of Swords put her sword up. You got that strength. You had that goddess. You started healing. Look at this. Angelic. You started healing all your chakras. What did I just say? The word angelic? Yeah, did I say that? Thank you, Spirit. Temperance, Sagittarius energy. There you go. You are a balanced, beautiful being of light that is here having a human experience for your soul, for God, for the human race. You know, just you being you is very healing, you guys. So, Spirit, any final messages you can give me about this energy that the collective is in? God supports it. God's card is right here, the Hierophant. God supports it. Keep being firm to those people that you need to be firm with. Yeah, keep loving you first. Ace of Cups. Keep your cup overflowing. Spirit is very proud of you that your cup is now overflowing. At one time, that was all the water you had. Look at all that little tiny puddle, the Eight of Swords energy at the bottom of your feet. That was the only water you were ever given. That was the only water you had left after giving it to everybody else, right? Not now. Now your cup overfloweth and it feels good. So keep going. Keep doing it. Keep this door closed to your past. Those people can fight amongst themselves now. You've broken free. 9 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles. Look at this. This is your glow up. Look at the gold in that 9 of Pentacles. Smelling beautiful. As I stated, you really enjoy your own company now. You don't mind just having a Sunday afternoon sitting out in your yard with the birds, maybe knitting, maybe listening to music, smoking on a joint, sitting in your hammock, whatever brings you joy and peace. You no longer have that feeling to be out and be around everybody and needing somebody to fill, the quiet in your life. No, you love the quiet now. And here you are now, strong, independent, powerful, courageous. 7 of Pentacles. God wants you to look at how far you've come. You've planted all of those beautiful seeds of healing and getting better, fighting all those demons and finding that inner strength you never knew you had. The Star, 9 of Pentacles, the Empress. Wow. I told you, I love this energy. I love the energy you're in right now. You are not letting people get away with shit anymore. That's exactly what I'm hearing. I know I said final message. I feel like there's one more card. Is there one more card, Spirit? And then we're going to close out. We're going to be done. Oh my gosh, I didn't know it was going to be this long. I'm sorry, you guys. King and Queen of Swords. Those of you that are desiring that counterpart, there you go. But here's the Magician, definitely clarifying. You're starting to create your life how you want it to look now. And the only person that you desire pleasing is you. King and Queen of Swords. You've been definitely facing your shadow and your light, your feminine and your masculine. Double protection. Ask for protection every day, you guys, but you have like double swords. Like, try it. Try me. I'm nice until I'm not. And I'm not saying like you're an asshole, but you just are not that pushover anymore. People are going to learn the hard way if they keep trying to mess with you. I'm very proud of you for all this work that you've done. We'll close out with an angel card, you guys. Thank you if you're still here. I didn't expect this to go so long, but this is a beautiful message. Bear with me this week. I have 4 12-hour days in a row at the golf course, you guys. It's our huge tournament. So if I don't post but maybe 1 or 2 videos, I apologize. Don't forget about me. I'll be missing you, but don't forget about me. I'll probably get a lot of downloads in that time. So I'll have a lot of messages for next week. Angels of the highest, purest light and love. What can we tell this beautiful collective? 1919. Didn't we see this on the timestamp? 1717. Spirit just said to take these 2 and put these aside. But we'll see. 1717, the Star, 1717. Some of you are definitely in Aquarius, especially with this King and Queen of Swords. Drama alert, independence, purpose, solitude, growth, healing, aspiration. Take a few deep breaths and turn your focus inward. You need time to reflect and consider your options. Rely on your inner strength and trust that you are moving in the right direction. What may seem like a pause in activity is simply a natural part of your journey. Amen. 3333. Social skills, renewal, positivity, confidence, charisma, growth, influence, inspiration. The challenges you're facing today will eventually fade away. Your guardian angels are encouraging you to stay positive as your luck may soon take a turn for the better. Now is the time to harness your magnetic energy and inspiring personality. Just be mindful not to let your ego take control. Spirit said, do look at these. You don't have to stay for these if you don't want to, but Spirit said, read these. 555, change. Didn't I say all this new energy? I've never seen so many pages in my life, you guys. Change, growth, resilience, transformation, purpose, renewal, breakthrough, creative energy. You're about to level up. Although it may not feel easy at first, this challenge is preparing you for greater things that align with your highest good. This is the why you've been seeking. Keep pushing forward. There's a reward waiting for you at the end of this journey. Keep going, you guys. You're absolutely where you're supposed to be. You're on the right track. Things are flowing to you now. Receive, allow, align, and receive. 1919 cycles, karma, transformation, balance, influence, power, cycles, change, renewal. Karma is approaching. Let go of the need to control as you cannot force things to happen. Embrace the lessons life offers to prevent them from repeating in the future. Make room for new experiences and positive transformations in your life. If the past comes knocking, you keep your back turned and you keep going forward. Okay, those lessons have been learned. You've been healing from those lessons. Don't go back and revisit. You have new, beautiful karma coming in. Don't revisit the past and get stuck back in that old karma, you guys. You've come too far. Stay in that armor. I love it. I love the energy I'm feeling right now. I'm right there with you guys, but I love the energy I'm feeling. All right, you guys. Okay. I love you. Choose peace today. And be patient with me this week. Okay, I love you guys. Bye.